welcome. Do you know Dora or Dorothea Stock, the German portrait artist, draughtswoman and copyist behind Schiller, Goethe and Mozart, an exciting personality of German Romanticism whose works captured the personalities of famous figures of her time? She grew up in an artistic household where grain and education were valued, which enabled her as a woman to gain recognition as an artist. Let us now take a look at her life together. She was born in Nuremberg in 1759. The family lived in Leipzig from 1764, where her father, the engraver Johann Michael Stock, worked for the Breitkopf publishing house and also taught Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. She probably received her first training from her father and later from Adam Friedrich Oeser and Anton Graf, devoting herself almost exclusively to portrait painting. She had a close friendship with Friedrich Schiller, whom she met in Leipzig in 1785, and who was also a friend of her fiancé, the writer Ludwig Ferdinand Huber. She painted portraits of her fiancé several times, but the engagement fell through. She then renounced the marriage, lived with her sister Mina and her husband Christian Gottfried Kerner in Dresden, and concentrated on her art. She continued to support the artistic development of her niece, the painter Emma, and her nephew Theodor Kerner, who fought as a freedom fighter in the Lützow Free Corps against Napoleon's foreign rule and was killed in 1813. In 1815, she moved to Berlin with the Kerners for political reasons, where she died of old age in 1832 at the age of 73. She was buried under the Kerner oak tree in Wöbelin. Let us now take a closer look at her painting style and her works. Her painting style is characterized by a fine use of pastels and silver point techniques. Using a classical technique in a romantic style, she brought out the essence of her motifs through fine lines and clear structures. She devoted herself primarily to portraits and created impressive depictions of her contemporaries. Her best-known works include the silver point profile portraits of the poet Friedrich Schiller and the composer Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. For a portrait of Julie von Charpentier, the bride of the poet Friedrich von Hardenberg, known as Novalis, she was honored by him with the poem To Dorothy. Her life's work encompasses not only her artistic successes, but also her role as a female artist in a male-dominated field. Various artists have portrayed her, and she has been mentioned in many books. We hope you enjoyed this insight into the life and work of Dora Stock. If so, subscribe to our channel for more exciting art stories, and if you have more information about her life and work, please write it in the comments.